What up, what up, what up, man? It's your boy Black. It's the Black Opinionated Podcast, a.k.a. The Bop. Back with another episode of my going live with my girl, Tony.
What's up? Thank you for having me back.
Yeah, the first time was fun as shit.
I'm so excited. I'm excited
I
for
always
today.
forget to turn the volume down. This happens every episode. I feel like it's my niche. Like,
Like,
I don't, but I don't do it on
That's your
purpose.
fuck up every time.
And it's
Really?
always right in the beginning. So like,
So people are like,
and if I remember, and it's crazy because if I remember whoever else is on, they forget. So it always happens every episode.
well, get used to it, y'all. It's just gonna happen. I don't know what to tell you.
That's my shit. I feel like that's going to be my little,
That's your thing.
my call sign.
Okay,
Word.
got it.
Now watch the next time. Everybody's
Now
going to
he'll
remember
get
to
it
put this shit on
perfect.
fucking silent, right?
You will get it perfect every time now because now you want to do it.
Right.
That's
Damn, I should
exactly
just
what's
kept
gonna
doing
happen.
I'm going to forget about it, though. So, what's today? Monday?
Yes.
Yeah.
Today is Monday. It was a long Monday.
It
No.
was.
It wasn't a long Monday?
No, it was a long Monday.
It was a long Monday. I feel like it's been a long week already.
Already.
And it's Monday.
I can't even make it to fucking Tuesday.
No. It's just like dragging on and on and on and on and on, which is why you're drinking White Claws and I'm drinking Bang because we're just trying to keep it moving.
Facts. So I got to do a whole nother podcast after this.
Oh, God. Have fun with that.
Yeah, they run back to back sometimes. It's cool, though.
Well,
Then I just pass out.
all part of the game.
Yeah, then I just pass out.
You just crash. That's awesome.
It's great.
So before we get started today, I would like to officially apologize to my mother for this podcast.
Okay, word.
I feel like I'm just the disappointment consistently. So sorry, Mom.
I feel like we've established this the first time.
Yeah, we did. But for those of you that did not see 2 weeks ago's podcast, we're going to apologize to my mom again.
Word.
Because she's not going to be happy about this one.
Well, with that being said,
With that being said, I want to hear one of your absolute do nots in the bedroom first.
oh, you can't touch my butt.
At all.
Nope.
Nowhere near the vicinity, or just
Nah,
is it just your
nope.
butthole that is like a no
Nope.
zone?
The whole, don't touch the butt.
Just the whole
Because I feel
ass
like,
cheeks and everything?
no, because I feel like once you touch the ass cheek,
It's
your
like a
hand wants
roadway.
it wants to wander. You got to stay away from my butt.
All right, but I need to know why. No, you're not just going to be like, stay away from my ass, but not tell us why.
I
Why?
mean, that's weird.
For who?
For me. Who else would this be?
I mean, did
weird
you have
for?
a bad experience?
No, I never let it happen.
So from the door, you were like, not happening.
Yep. That
Interesting.
has always been one of my no's.
Maybe you watched like some weird porn when you were like 12 or 13, like freaked you out, and now it's stuck in the back of your head.
No, I don't think it freaked me out. I think it was just fucking. That's just not nothing I want to happen.
But if you've never done it, how do you know you don't like it? I
don't-
love that question, by the way.
I don't know.
Right. So it could
But
be
I-
something you're
but I'm
super
not
into,
willing.
but you're not
Like,
willing to try.
I've never skydived, and it don't look fun to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to do something to know it don't look fun. I see other people fuck up and do it.
But what if your girl wants to? Like, what if that's something she wants to do, like she's into? You're still like, absolutely not. That's your absolute no-no.
Nah, nope. Not budging on that one. Nope.
Interesting. I don't know that I have an absolute no-no.
Yeah, no, you can't.
I don't have any like dead set rules. I'm pretty willing to try anything twice. I don't learn my lessons the first time. Yeah, no, I don't have any like real.
So let me tell you something. Hold on, before we go any further.
He's got a butt story.
Nah. I got a story to come back to what we were talking about.
Your butt.
So-
We were talking about your butt.
You know, earlier, well, it's crazy because I kind of go along. So earlier when we were talking about the podcast, right?
Mm-hmm.
I thought we had decided on a different topic. I forgot we had talked about this one.
Oh my gosh.
So I thought we were talking about the hitting your kids.
Oh yeah, no.
So that's
We
why
can talk about that on another one, but
so that's why I came up with the name I came up with. But,
oh my gosh.
But the crazy part is, it still makes
works.
sense for this fucking episode.
It actually works, which is why I said it was vulgar, and it makes more
now,
sense
and now it
you're
makes
talking
more
about
sense
something
now,
else.
right?
Gotcha. Now that I have like processed,
I'm like, I don't understand.
Matt came up with this fucking name today for today's podcast, and when he said it, I was like, no, dog, you can't use that.
And
'cause
I'm
it's
thinking
vulgar.
you're talking about hitting kids.
We're
And I'm
thinking
like,
you're talking about beating kids.
that's what Bernie
we
Mac
talking
said.
about beating something, but it ain't our kids.
I'm like, God damn.
We talking about something getting beat,
Okay,
but not your
now my name was a little bit much.
Yeah, see?
Okay.
Because when I read it, I was like, I'm at work, and I was like, you just got too much time on your damn hands.
Now my name was a little bit much. Okay.
See? Makes
Okay,
more
we'll go.
sense.
Now yours.
Now mine makes more sense.
We're going to go
right?
with yours. Okay.
We're going to go with mine. So what we're talking about is actually do's and don'ts, what we like and don't like.
Behind
when the door
closed
closes.
doors. Yeah. Okay, it makes sense.
When the door closes.
Cheers to you.
We
Cheers to you on a good title.
Yeah, see, there you go. I told you. I told you I had the title down
That was
today.
a good title. Okay.
We could have called it When the Door Closes. That might have been good too. Either way, y'all pick.
Word.
We don't care. We don't care. So now we've established that Matt's no-no is his anal region.
Yeah.
That's a
the whole
no-no for you. I don't particularly.
I hate when my girls slap me on the ass. That make me feel weird.
So I'm a grabber. Like, if you're on top, I'm an ass grabber, like, to pull you. But outside of that, I'm not really into, like, smacking. I'm not really into fucking my man's ass in the first place. But
I just feel like that's weird as a guy.
okay. So it's not until you reach an extent. You're going to make me explain this. All right.
Yeah,
so
you know what's coming.
we're going to go
Elaborate.
back. We're going to go back. So, like, real short, like, quick backstory is I'm like a serial relationshipist. So, like, almost all my sex stories are relationship based. Like, I'm not like a hop around type of chick. I just never have been. It's just not about that life. But anyway, so I was in this relationship with this much younger person. And he was curious about anal with me. And I was like, nah, I'm not really trying to do that. Like, that's not my style. But you know what? If you let me do it to you, I'll think about it.
Time about pause.
Okay, let's pause. Go ahead, ask the question.
He said, wait, you said.
If he lets me fuck him in the ass, I shall allow him to do so as well.
I don't understand that. What kind of trade-off is that? That's not a trade-off. That's not a.
The trade-off is I did not allow it. So only he got it and not me.
Nah, see, bro? Nope.
See, that was stupid on his end. But
Yeah, because I would have wanted to go first.
right. But in my defense, I'm a very dominant female, so I wasn't going to allow that regardless. Like, I was like, all right, cool. Like,
Wait, so you don't do anal?
so we'll get there. Because I'm going to throw a few people under the bus with that one. But in that particular instance, I had like a 9-inch glass dildo, which was a really good, really well-made one. And let me tell you, I went to town on the boy, and he was not comfortable in any way, shape, or form. And after I saw how uncomfortable he was, I was like, no, I'll pass. No, thanks. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. So he got beat, right? Literally. He got beat. And I swore myself to secrecy. I will never tell a soul. And here I am telling y'all. But he deserves it now, so it doesn't matter. I'm not even mad about it. But, so yes, I have. But there is a very small, thin line for me. And the honesty behind anal is, if I allowed you near my ass, it's because you got a little dick. That's the fact. It's a fact. So all y'all exes that did take that route, y'all are just like this big. I swear to God. I would never in a million years let anybody that was well built anywhere near my ass. Never.
Well, you're tiny.
I'm a small person. So no, I would not. Like, I could just look at it, eye it up, and be like, no, that's not going to happen. But if we're talking
Wait a
like
minute. Hold on. Time out.
skinny,
Pause.
thin,
Listen.
not hurting me, yeah, cool. Why not? This ass thing makes you uncomfortable, doesn't it?
No, his decision made me uncomfortable. There's so many questions. Like, there's so much to be asked. Let's start with the obvious one.
Okay.
Why did he still allow it to happen?
Because I didn't tell him no for me until after.
I understand.
played
I
him
understand
there.
what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. But what I'm saying is, why didn't he say no? Like, you know what? You know what? Nah, I changed my mind.
I feel like for some dudes, it's such an important like thing for them to accomplish in their lives.
But there's always gonna be another bitch to do it.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he probably has with plenty of
That's
other
what I'm
females
saying.
after me.
Like,
But not
just
me.
try. Okay, no, don't work. Try another one.
He also probably thought he was going to be with me forever, as they all do. They all think that. So maybe that's why. And he probably didn't think I was going to tell nobody, and I didn't until he did some other shit, and I had to blast them. But that was just a revenge thing.
Oh, so you petty?
Oh, petty as shit. Petty as shit.
Like
I'm the most petty bitch on the planet. Oh, well.
Next question.
Next question. Are we still talking about booty?
How long did he allow this to happen for?
It was probably like 10, 12 minutes.
Shut the fuck up.
Way longer than I've ever done it. Yeah, he was a trooper. I'll give him that much. Like, he really was. Not that that's really a good thing. Like, it's not a good thing, but he really was a trooper. And it wasn't like I was using like a small set of like anal beads or like a butt plug or anything like normally intended for your butthole. I was using a whole full on Adam and Eve glass fucking dildo, dude. Like, to town. He probably did not feel good for days. But I also just told you I don't say no to things most of the time.
I'm still super like, what's the word I'm looking for? Behooved? Is that a good
like,
word to use in this
does your
situation?
man feelings hurt right now? Like, are you feeling some type of way for this dude right now?
No, because he's an idiot. Like, I can't feel.
Do you want to hear the funniest part of that? As he texted me like maybe 8 weeks ago. I haven't talked to him in like 8 years, and he legit texted me and wanted to hang out. I was like, dog, really?
Wow.
And everybody knows now. It's like, you're still, maybe it's something about me. I don't know. I didn't make that decision. He did. Looking at me like I did something wrong.
No, I mean, this nigga, what? I'm still fucking baffled by how he let this happen. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and it was like a Tuesday. It wasn't even like it was like a weekend.
The fucking
we was
club
drinking,
don't even go
partying.
up on a Tuesday no more.
Yeah. It was like a regular old day, too. It's crazy. It was craziness. Definitely the most, like, off-the-wall thing any dude's ever been like, yeah, that's cool. We can do that. And it's the only time it's ever happened. He is the only guy that's ever even, like, remotely suggested that I do something like that to them. Usually it's men asking me.
I wish I had my fucking like sound pads and shit right now. Like,
for sound effects?
Just so much, yeah,
so
so
just
much
sound
that
effects?
can be
Boing,
said.
boing, 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 boing. No, don't do that. That's horrible. That's horrible. But so you established that you're a no-no. You're a no-no.
Yeah, that's.
I'm not a no-no, but I am particular about it. Like as far as
so you have shit with like stipulations.
I mean, I'm particular about it. Like I don't prefer to have anal sex as, you know, a regular thing. Like that's not, but I do absolutely enjoy playtime. Like I'm absolutely cool with like fucking around and like foreplay and shit with it. Like that's fine with me. I'm not uncomfortable. Done
But
correctly.
you still have stipulations. I feel like once you like kind of take the reins off, like saying like, yeah, we can do this. Like you can't tell me like.
I just feel like you should have that conversation with your partner ahead of time, though, especially when it comes to that. Like, I feel like when it comes to anything anal related, you should definitely have a conversation with your partner ahead of time.
Yeah, you definitely just can't like slide up in there.
You can't just be like, yeah, I'm just gonna do this and hope and pray that it's cool with you.
Try that one time. I tried that one time.
You tried to do that once? Yeah, I have had two people try that on me once.
I tried the old slip and bait.
Yep. I had two people try it once, and I was like, I will take your fucking head off if you ever try that again. Yeah, Number one, that's not the type of thing you can just slide up in either. Like, that takes some work and some effort, and it's like breaking in. It ain't the same as a pussy where you like, that shit is self-lubricating. Like, it takes a little effort and time. It's not just like a bam, I can be up in there.
So my man want to know, do you like your booty licked?
I do.
All right, there you go, Joey.
Absolutely. So I'll tell you, I have an ex that used to do this really amazing thing. Like when he would go down on me, lick my clit, finger me, and stick his pinky in my ass at the same time. weirdest thing you're ever gonna fucking hear out of my mouth. However, that can make me come
Sound
like
like a whole
10
fucking
fucking seconds. Like 10 whole seconds though, dude, and I'm
like
done.
a ventriloquist was down there just working.
I don't even know how he figured that shit out. Like one day he just figured it out, and I was like, "Word, this is fucking awesome."
That is too funny.
That's a lot of shit to be like concentrating on what you're doing.
Yeah,
But he did the damn thing, and he did it all the time. Probably why I stayed with him so long, honestly. Probably should have left his ass a long time before I did. But you know, good sex will make you stay in a bad relationship.
Yeah, we definitely had this conversation.
Oh yeah, bad. Good sex will make you stay in a bad relationship way too long. Way too goddamn long. You're like, damn, I just want to do that one more time, and one more time turns into 6 more times. We already had this conversation, Matt.
Yeah.
Matt went back to his chaos twice.
Yeah. And the crazy part is, I had to go ask my mans, am I crazy?
Yeah,
Bro,
no, you're not crazy.
I know she's bad. But listen,
she does this thing, right? I'm curious now, what was the thing she did? What was it? There was something about her. She did something that you were like, I can't live without that.
To be honest with you, I think it was just like the whole thing.
Just the chaotic mess of it.
Yeah. Like, cause anytime like we would like fuck, it would probably like we was probably mad. Like, we probably just got done fighting.
Yeah, see, I love angry sex.
So
I love to
or like
fight
she
with
would
you
do something and
and
piss
then
me
get
off. Or I would do something and piss her off, and then that's kind of how we resolve things. But the shit
Right.
never really got resolved.
Well, yeah, no, because that's
Yeah.
what I mean. That's that
So
chaotic,
shit never
like,
really got resolved. And
makeup sex.
And that's where the toxicness came in at.
That toxic shit is so good, though.
I mean, but it's toxic. I
But
mean,
it's
it's
good,
like
though.
McDonald's. It's like McDonald's. Y'all just
It
went
is
to
good,
McDonald's.
though.
What's the first thing you said? I know McDonald's is bad, but I shouldn't be eating.
I shouldn't be eating it, but I'm going to eat it anyway
Right,
because
'cause I'm
I
hungry.
wanted fucking french fries.
Right.
Right, exactly. So I
So
will
that's
tell
how
you,
them-
though, my last relationship, the dude I just split up with a couple months ago, would never, ever have makeup sex. Never. And it used to piss
Why?
me. He fucking hated it. Like, he would get so mad at me. I mean, I'm easy to get mad at anyway, but he would get so mad at me. Like, he wouldn't even come near me. Like, he would sleep, like, up against the wall, like, as far away from me. And I'd be like, babe, come here. Like, now I'm trying to have, like, that chaotic, angry makeup sex.
But what was
He
his
would
reason
not.
behind not?
He just, his feelings weren't in it because he's upset.
That's when my feelings are in it the most.
That's why my feelings are in it the most. Exactly.
I'm
That
trying
was
to
my
wreck
point.
you at that point.
Thank you. I'm trying to get choked
Right.
the fuck out because I was talking shit to you all day.
I'm not a big choker. I will.
I like to be choked.
No, I'll do the choking, but like, so my girl.
No, I don't want to choke you.
I'll move the hands. Like,
No, I don't want to choke you.
don't slide up here. I don't like to be tied up because I don't like to feel like I'm not in control.
So, okay. My personality, which everybody is well aware of at this point, I'm a very, very dominant and control person throughout my day. I'm in control at work. I'm in control of my kids. I'm in control of my house. Everything around me, I'm in control of. When that door shuts and clicks, I'm done being in control. I don't want to be in control. I don't want to be dominant. I want to be picked up, tossed around, smacked around. Like, if I don't hurt the next day, wherever your hands were on me, you did not do a good job.
Right.
Like, I'm probably not going to hit you up the next day because
Right.
I want to see those bruises. Like, I want to see the finger marks underneath my ass cheek, and like my ribs should hurt because you were pushing down on my body with your weight. Like, I prefer to be completely and fully dominated. And I don't mean in like a mean, angry way. I mean, like, this is mine. I'm taking it. Shove my head down into the bed, pull my hair out completely, like choke the shit out of me. My ex will choke me till I damn near turn fucking purple.
See, that's almost a homicide. I can't get that deep.
Yeah, but I like that brink.
I'm black. They're not asking no questions.
Yeah, but I like to be on that brink,
You know
though.
what I'm saying?
I like to be on, there's something about
Soon-
being on that brink of, I really can't breathe, that's hot. There's something about that, like, I can't move. I can't pick my head up off the bed because you're literally shoving my face down where I can't breathe. There's something very hot about that, for me at least. And I think it's just because I have control over everything else.
Right. So that's the one time that you
That's the
actually
one time that I'm like able to release control and dominance over somebody else.
You should probably just start doing that with life. Just relax. Fucking relax.
I never relax. I'm always on edge.
And that's your
Always.
problem. And that's probably why you like that chaotic fucking sex all the
Yeah,
time.
probably.
Because I don't like that shit all the time.
No. I don't know. Like I said, I'm a
can't- like,
serial
I can't-
relationship,
nah, I
so I
can't.
feel like I get bored if I'm having sex with the same person every every other day at 9 o'clock because it's 9 o'clock and it's every other day. Like if I don't keep that,
like it turns into a routine.
I can't do routine sex.
No, I don't.
Like,
I don't do routine sex. I'm just saying,
do
but
it.
I can't do that chaotic shit all the fucking time.
well, I mean, I don't always have the energy for it all the time
Right,
either.
right.
Like I have regular normal sex too. Whatever you consider regular normal sex. I mean, so I personally, I'm just going to toot my own goddamn horn here because I've been told multiple billions of times I am very, very good at giving oral. Very good. Like, I have text messages in my phone right now from multiple exes that are like, you should have been a fucking porn star. Like, the way that you suck dick is like porn star. But there's a reason for it. I perfected skills for a reason. So I like pleasing my partner.
Okay.
I like to hear them making sounds. I like to hear them, like, that feedback for me, I'm going harder. Like, if I'm getting feedback, I'm doing whatever I was doing twice and twice as long.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I'm a hands-on type of person, like hand on the dick,
See, I'm not
balls,
really like
I got all of that.
I don't really make a lot of noise.
No?
But I'm a grabber.
Okay.
So, like, I'll push your head down harder, like, shit like that.
Right, but that's aggressive.
Well, I'm a big
But that's
nigga.
what I'm talking about,
But
though. But that's what I'm talking about. That's that aggression added into your normal play. That's not chaotic. It's just aggression.
I understand what you're saying now.
It's that dominance over her. Like, all right, like, now you've got my dick in your mouth, but now I'm going to force you to take all of it. That's domination. That's what that is.
Okay.
So you do like it.
I like doing it.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
But I'm the female in this situation. So
yeah, but I don't like
I like receiving it. I don't want to do it to you.
Right.
Like, I don't want to suffocate you in between my thighs. Like, that's not something I want. I'm not interested in doing that.
Oh, that's the worst.
Yeah, I'm not interested in doing that.
Especially if the chick has thick ass thighs.
Yeah, I would kill you.
That shit.
You wouldn't be able to breathe.
You can't breathe.
You wouldn't be able to breathe. And it wouldn't be fun for you. You'd just be like, all right, that's not fun.
Yeah, it's not.
But in all reality, like 1 in 100 dudes can eat pussy right anyway. So in all seriousness, I'm not even really wasting my time too often with that.
Right.
Because if you're going down on me and you're not doing what I want you to do or what I'm telling you or clearly guiding you to do and you're not listening, I'm just like, all right.
Well, do you think that most females, like, okay, so like you talk about it, right? You say something.
I mean, I do. I'm very vocal.
But do you think, do you think that like most females, they just let the nigga go do what he's doing even if it's not good?
Yes.
And then
they bullshit and fake their way through it and call it a day.
So why not just speak on it?
Not everybody is as open and honest as I am. Most people are not. Most people are not open and honest about their sexuality. Most people are not open and honest about what they really want.
No, I feel like that's the one place you need to be fucking open and honest.
It's absolutely. Ask any married couple who's been married 10 years plus. That's the first thing I'm going to tell you. Be open and honest and communicate with your partner about your sexual relationship because your sexual relationship is literally half of your relationship.
Right.
Once you lose that, your relationship's gone. It's gone. I don't know too many married people that wouldn't tell you that. Or even people that have been in long-term relationships. Like, if you're not having a healthy sex life,
right,
you might as well have nothing. Like, I'm only 36,
But you have to talk about it.
You have to talk about it. Hey, I really liked when you did X, Y, and Z. I just had this conversation with my ex 4 days ago.
When you did this.
Right. I really like this part of this, but I wasn't overly fine when you did it that way.
Right.
Like, it's not, I think
people
are afraid of hurting people's feelings. Is that what you're going to say?
Words out of my fucking mouth.
I feel like if I tell, I mean, I'm going to tell you anyway, mostly because I just don't care what you think. But for women that do care what men think, not me, just most women, I think that they're so afraid that they're going to ruin the relationship based off of, I said I didn't really like that. Like, I've been with somebody that was entirely too rough with me with his hands.
Right.
Like, okay, pussies are soft, they're gentle, like rough calloused hands or uncut nails, like that type of thing, that can scratch us and it doesn't feel good and it hurts. And I have to say that, like, let's back up because your nails are not cut.
Right.
We'll take that on next time and after you've cut your nails. Or get the fuck up, go cut your nails and file that shit down and we'll get back to business. You know what I mean? But
I've done that before.
But let's not, let's not do it. Okay, infections are easy to happen.
I keep a fucking nail clipper by the bed.
I got a file in every room. So, like, you could easily file your nails down. Or, like, if your fingernails were dirty, I might be like, I'm going to need you to go wash them.
Definitely wash your hands beforehand.
Like, seriously, you ever had an infection there? It's just nasty. It's gross. And then you blame us for it. It's actually y'all that do it. But, yeah, I mean, outside of that, that's something you need to communicate. It's definitely something that needs to be. But same thing for men. I can't even tell you how many men have told me in my life, oh, I was with this girl and like she was scraping my dick with her teeth.
Oh no, hell no, hell no. Yo, listen, if I don't say anything right away, I might just like slide your head back off.
Yeah.
Like,
but I've heard that so many times. Men don't communicate with women either, where they're
but
not
you
like,
have to.
but they don't. So how do we make this an open? So I feel like you should be open with everybody, but how do we make it so where people are comfortable having that conversation with their partner? Because I feel like if you're not having that conversation with your partner, you're not comfortable with your partner in the first place.
Right.
Like, you've got a trust issue there. There's a barrier up between the two of you, because I'll have this conversation with anybody, regardless if you're my partner or not my partner, somebody I'm just interested in.
Right.
I will have this conversation with you. I will clearly tell you what I do and don't like. And if you do something great, I'll be like, yay, let me get you a little trophy. That was good. Do that shit again.
We should have a point system.
A point system.
Like, when you did something good in school, they put a
You
little
got a
star next to your name.
We can get like a chart.
Or just put the chart in the bedroom, and that way you could just like, so that way I think that'd be a little cool thing to open up
get like
communication.
little sad red angry faces when they fuck it up.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to go from one extreme from a star to a fucking angry emoji.
I just feel like
Just
if
trying
you
to hurt
get...
people's feelings.
I do.
See, this is your issue. This is your fucking problem.
This is my goddamn problem.
This is my nightmare.
I want to hurt your feelings.
Yeah,
I just want to crush
fuck?
you and be like, what the fuck was that? What are you thinking?
I know
Who
if I got
taught you
done,
that?
yeah, I know if I implemented that board in my relationship and I got done and I saw you get the fuck out of bed, grab the sad face emoji or something and be like,
but I'm gonna do it when I put the sticker on. I'm gonna look at you like this. So
I'm be pissed.
You know. Be like, remember that thing I said not to do that shit and you did it anyway? There's your goddamn sticker.
I'm gonna be hot.
You'd be mad as shit. You would
swap
stomp
the fucking,
around the
no, I'm gonna
house.
flop the covers.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna roll over.
Tuck underneath the
pissed.
pillow and shit. Get the fuck away from me, bitch. You'd be so mad.
Then I'm gonna wake up at the middle of the night and scrape that bitch off.
Like she did not give me that fucking
Maybe that's a bad system.
I mean, I don't know how to explain that to the kids when they come in our room later.
Maybe that is a bad system. Mommy, what's this chart? Mind your fucking business. That's how you explain it.
Mind your goddamn business.
Right.
And that'll be on the next episode.
Mind your god. You see grown
Children
folks talking?
who need to mind their goddamn business. My son minds his business. I can't say that. He asked me the other day. I had my ex over for Valentine's Day because it was Valentine's Day and I was trying to get some dick. And my son was in the kitchen like 10 minutes before arrival time. And I was like, oh, they're going to have that weird awkward crossover in the kitchen.
Oh, where they meet?
Yeah.
Where they have to
and they
intersect.
just look at each other like, oh, fuck, right? So I had to tell my son. And I was like, hey, so-and-so is coming over. And he was like, why? And I was like, well, it's Valentine's Day. And neither of us really wants to be alone. And he was like, ew. And walked right off into his room and shut and locked his door. And I was like, damn.
Word. Well, at least you knew what was happening.
Well, he's almost 14. So it's not like I have to be like, Mommy just wants to spend time with her friend. Like, he knows the deal. Like, he knows I'm trying to get it in. Like, I'm also very honest. We talk about sex a lot, my son and I, because I'm trying to make sure he's like, I also want him to be exactly what we're talking about. Right. I don't want him out here just fucking anything that'll walk or talk or pay attention to him or smiley faces, Instagram posts. You know how often, bitches, my son is a good looking boy. Okay. He is tall,
now, let me ask you this
thin,
question.
blonde, and
Time out,
blue-eyed.
pause. Let's pause for a second. Now, you're a parent.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you're just saying that your son is a good-looking boy because he's your son?
No.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how people say their kids is cute, but they really don't be cute?
No, because...
That's why I don't like when people bring up their babies to me.
No. I don't say
They're
that.
like, oh, my God, they're so cute.
I
like,
wish. I honestly really wish.
I can't
that he
lie.
wasn't good looking.
I can't lie with my face. So, like, I'd be like, yeah, but you'll see my facial expression, and I'll be...
I wish my son was not as cute as he is because... Like, we're having to have that sex talk now because, again, he's almost 14, and that's about the time, like, I started experimenting with stuff. So, like, we're having to have that safe sex talk and make sure, and it's weird because I am having to tell him, like, make sure the girl is being taken care of and, like, you're doing things that she wants you to do and not, you know what I mean? That's my baby.
Oh, he look like a little, like,
He looks like a little Justin Bieber.
Damn, that's what I was going to say.
Yeah, he does. He's like a straight, like...
Damn sure it's like fucking beeps.
He does. It's fucking, like, insane. Like, look how cute this freaking kid is. Like, I'm in trouble, dude. And he's, like, 5'1" and 120 pounds.
Yo, I swear to God, like, it's like he would grow up from, like, Biebs to MGK.
Yes.
Like,
yes.
How the fuck do you make that transition?
So we actually call, Tess and I actually call my son Lil Xan because he has a white hoodie that he wears and he pulls like the thing, like the strings real tight, and like Lil Xan does in his videos. So we call him Lil Xan and it's like the biggest joke ever. But when he does that, my first initial thought is, oh my God, these little girls on his Instagram. He's got like 7,000 Instagram followers, first of all.
I feel like the younger you are, the more followers you have. It's crazy.
And like they just post up the dumbest shit. Like he'll be like, check the drip. And it's like his fucking shoes. And I'm like, dog, 8,000 bitches are like, heart, smiley face, heart, smiley face. I'm like, dog, come here. We got to have a conversation about sex again.
Yeah, but you want to know the funny thing is, he's getting all them likes off of your dime.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt.
Check the drip. Nigga, did you pay for these?
Thank you. Thank you. Do you know I found out he traded a Gucci belt? I got him a Gucci belt, and he traded it for some other shit. And I was like, hold up. What did I get back for my Gucci belt that I bought? He's like, what do you mean? It's my Gucci belt. I was like, who the fuck paid for it?
Oh, so he going at once you give it to me is mine type of thing.
Yes.
I mean, I can't knock him. That's how it goes.
But I got so totally off topic with Gucci belts. But anyway, so my whole purpose of having safe sex and comfortable sex conversations with my 14, 13-year-old is because nobody had it with me. Nobody. We grew up in a different era. You know, we're 80s, 90s babies. My parents never. My dad was pretty open about sexuality.
I don't think.
Did your mother ever sit down and have that conversation with you? Because mine did not.
I honestly can't say that. If we did, I don't remember it.
If we did, I don't remember it. I feel like I would remember that. My mom's awkward about talking about sex now. My mom asked me what teabagging was a couple years ago.
So listen.
In front of my brother.
So.
Yeah. We're gonna talk about teabagging now.
No, we play this game. You play Cards Against Humanity?
Yes.
So I wasn't there. I wish I was this night. But my best friend's aunt got the card Bukkake.
Oh God.
So she went to go play it, but then she was like, "Well, what's a bukkake?"
I don't know what it is. Oh no!
Like everybody was sitting there like,
do you want to explain this to her? Wait, how old was she?
Got to be in her 60s.
Oh my God!
Got to be. And everybody at the table was like, I don't know.
Who wants to take the lead here? I mean, like I said, my mom at the kitchen table in front of my brother and I. And my brother and I are dual assholes. Like, we are the best power brother-sister team, like, assholes ever. And my mother goes, do one of you want to tell me what teabagging is? And she said it so seriously and, like, so naive. And my brother fell on the fucking floor and was like, oh, my God, that's the shit. You know what that is? You take your balls and then you dip. And I was like, I can't believe you just fucking quoted that in front of our mother. And she was like, really? That's what it is? She was like, who does that? And we're like, we do.
Everybody does that.
We all do it. What are you talking about? You're not in here putting my dad's balls in your mouth? What the fuck kind of bullshit-ass sex life do you have, Mom? Yeah, we made fun of my mom for like a whole year. Like a whole year. She had no idea what it was.
That's hilarious.
I'm more disappointed that she doesn't do it. Honestly. I'm a little disappointed that my mom was like, I would never do that.
Yo, I would never talk to my parents about their sex.
My mom would probably never suck dick. Like, I guarantee she doesn't.
So weird.
Really?
Yeah, I would never. I think it's because I'm black.
I purposely say things to like make my mom uncomfortable though.
Yeah, but I feel like white people can say different things than black people can to their
white
families.
People thing?
Yeah.
Like shoes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Y'all have no idea what I'm talking about. I put up a picture the other day, and Matt was like, "Where the fuck are your shoes?" And I was like,
"Dude,
white people do not make shoes."
First thing in the picture,
white
I
people
was
do
like,
not wear
"Where's
shoes?"
your fucking shoes
like,
at?
I don't have shoes on unless I have to.
Then I looked at the rest of the picture and was like, "Oh, it's a pretty decent picture."
He was like, "Oh, it's a good picture. Why that bitch ain't got no shoes on?"
Right.
I'm white.
Exactly.
Man. We don't wear shoes. Fuck am I gonna wear shoes
yeah, so
for?
I feel like that's what I can't say. I can't say.
So it's a black versus white family thing that you don't have open conversations, but it's not because I know plenty of white families that are not open like that.
Yeah, but I seem like all the ones I know are.
Well, maybe you just know freak ass people. You just hang out with freaks, dude.
Just know some nutty ass people, yo.
Like I said, I'm open with my kids because I just feel like in this day and age, we need to just be open about it. So they're not out here copping shit that Ajax won't take off.
Yo, okay, so hold on.
Like you look like you reading a comment.
I was because
it's probably funny too.
No, it's not funny, but it's a
a
good yeah. Well, it's not a question, it's a statement, but I'm gonna turn it into a question.
Okay.
So, it's from Ashley, and she said, "My stepson is 15, almost 16, and he's already active with his girlfriend, and she's on birth control, and we are friends with her parents, and are open with him and her as far as protection and stuff."
Right.
Okay.
That's what I'm
so
saying.
my question is, That's okay. To me, I think that's kind of young.
Well, because my son's 13 and your daughter's 14, so like we're all in the same age range.
Right.
I think it's young, but
and I was.
So wait, I have a question, Ashley. I have a question then. So I have a question for your question. Is it allowed to happen in your house? Like, are they staying the night together at 15 years old?
No.
Or do you just know that they're having sex? Because I feel like that's a different scenario.
Hell
I feel like
to the no.
a parent encouraging
Hell
sexual
no.
behavior is very different than being open and honest and communicating about what you know they're doing outside of your house. So that's kind of my question: is it being allowed?
She said they've been dating for 3 years.
I mean, my daughter's been dating her boyfriend for 3 years too. She don't fuck him in my house.
Why are y'all so cool with this?
I just feel like it's just a natural part of life.
Nah, fuck that.
It's because you got a daughter. I got a daughter too, and that's the last thing I want to think about is my kid getting bent the fuck over by some dude. But my son, it weirds me out.
Throw that image in my head, yo.
Yeah.
Fuck out my house.
What do you think all the girls you were fucking in high school's mamas were thinking?
It's not the same.
It is exactly the same. It's the same. Just because you're the dad and I'm the mom, it's still the same.
I wasn't related to none of them.
And you know what? They got free open market porn that we did not have too. So they learning way more shit than we ever did. I had to steal my stepdad's VHS tapes and watch Tangerine on fucking VHS before they got home from work and rewind that shit so I could see exactly what was going on there for like 5 minutes.
You remember this Spice Channel? So you try to catch a nipple every
once in a while you be like, oh,
that's a nipple.
Oh, that's a nipple. Oh shit. Now we see nipples every day.
The Spice Channel.
Spice Channel was the shit though.
And then when them niggas came out with the little black box that you could have.
Yep.
So my man had one up the street from around us. Yo, and we got everything.
It unscrambled all of it.
It was great.
Dude, we grew up in the internet era anyway, but we had AOL, so it took a while. So shit was like loading forever. But when we were able to like access internet-based porn, I was probably like late teens, like 18, 19, where we could physically like pull up a web page and it was right there in front of you. My son can literally be like, red porn, red, this one. I'm like, dude, your internet history looks like all you do is watch porn. Like it's like porn, car, porn, video.
You had to be dedicated when we were growing up.
You had to put work
porn.
into it.
Because
and you had to be sneaky.
Because that picture could take 20 minutes to load up.
And you could not shut that shit down fast enough.
You just kind of had to sit there.
It was still like in an open browser somewhere. You just had to be patient and wait. It was coming, but it was going to be 12 minutes.
That shit was wild,
And don't try to run Napster at the same time. It's not going to fucking work.
Oh, my God.
Like, now that's just such instant access.
This whole fucking 4K movies online now.
And it's like the craziest shit. Like you just brought up Bukkake. Like my son knew what that was by the time he was 10. Because it's right there. It's instant
all over the place.
fucking access.
Yeah.
So, like, they're seeing it anyway. I just feel like it's important to have that conversation nowadays because they're seeing it. You know what I mean? Like, they're seeing it without us explaining this is not what real sex is.
I do have that need to control situations. You know what I'm saying?
I understand
so
that as a parent.
So I feel like.
But do you think if you restrict your child's ability to know
what
sex is, she's not going to do it?
We didn't. Okay, so look, let me tell you something that happened. Right, funny story. This is a funny story.
Mm-hmm.
So I got her one weekend, right, and I said, babe, do you smoke weed? And she was like, no. I said, okay. Left it at that.
Conversation over.
Right.
Okay.
Maybe 2 weeks go by. She texts me. Okay, I'm sorry. Backtrack a little bit. I ask her about she smoked, right?
Right.
Then I call her. She don't pick up the phone,
mm-hmm.
right? So then I call her back and I say, yo, why didn't you pick up the phone the first time? She says, because I was on the phone with my boyfriend. I said, a boyfriend?
Oh. He said, a what? You're on what?
I said, what's his name, where he live? Tell him I'm not scared to go to fucking jail.
I'm on my motherfucking way.
Right. So then 2 weeks go by. She texts me, I need to tell you something. My first instant thought was
boyfriend related.
She's fucking pregnant.
Oh, God.
Right. So we both have iPhones, right?
Right.
I'm watching the 3 little dots just float across, right? And
you're getting a whole paragraph.
Listen, I think it probably was only 15 seconds, but it felt like 20 fucking minutes
Felt like
that I
4
watched these
days
fucking dots
you stared at those dots.
go across the thing, right? So I'm like panicking. I am fucking freaking out. Like I'm at work.
I would have called.
Everybody's like, "What's wrong with you?" I was like, "I think my fucking daughter's pregnant." Like
Oh
I'm
my
going.
God.
I'm going to
you
fuck
are bugging out for no reason.
I'm going to fuck through it, right? Then the text come through, and I'm just like,
I don't know if I can read this.
like,
right
Lord,
now.
Lord, just give me strength, right?
He was like, Lord, give me a son.
So I'm like, so I look down and I read it, and it says, "So do you remember when you asked me about weed?" I was like, "Oh my God."
Holy.
She was like,
thank God.
"I have tried it, but I didn't like it." I said, "That's okay, baby. Look, just don't lie to me next time, right?" I'm so excited,
Next time,
right?
call me. I'll get you some good green
Look,
kush.
my friend is like,
Were you okay?
he was like, "You're cool with her, even though she smoked weed?" I was like, "Yeah, my baby's not pregnant, man. She can do whatever the fuck she
Right.
wants." Like, I'm like,
You know what's funny? As parents, we
Oh,
do that.
oh,
We
like,
do that. We
she coulda
justify
told
it.
me-
We're like, it's
let
not
me
as
tell you
bad as what we
something.
thought was coming.
Let me tell you something, man. That point in time, she could have told me that she fucking off somebody.
Right. I'd have been
I'd
like,
have said,
baby,
"Baby,
where's
where
the
we gotta
body?
put the body?" Right.
Where's the fucking body?
Like,
Where is the baby? We gotta
like,
go.
is she pregnant? Nah, she just killed
Don't
somebody.
text
We
me
good
no
though.
more.
Like,
Right. Don't text me no more. I'm on my way.
That's what I'm saying.
But you were like, please don't tell me some little boy done put his dick up in you and now you got a fucking baby and I'm going to kill this dude. Like, I can't even imagine. Okay, so based off of that story, so I had my daughter when I was 16. So I found out I was pregnant. I was on birth control, but I did not use a condom. But again, I never had that conversation. So I was like, I'm on birth control. I'm good. I didn't know shit about motherfucking
Lies.
STDs and bullshit. Like, I didn't know none of that. First dude I'd ever been with in my life, too. That's the crazy part. So I got sick. Like, I had like a sinus infection or some shit. My mom takes me to LabCorp to get some blood work done. And a nurse comes out and goes, Tony, my mom is a nurse. And she was like, we're right here. She was like, we're going to rerun your blood work, though, because of your pregnancy. We weren't sure if, and my mom went, because of her fucking what? Because of her, what did you just say?
That's how you found out you were pregnant?
That's how I found out I was pregnant. I was sick and had blood work done. And my mom, my mom turned around and looked at me and she was like, aren't you on fucking birth control? And I'm like, yeah. So like the test is wrong.
Well, birth control is only 99.9%.
First of all, they also do not tell you that, and this is again why we have this conversation with our children. They don't tell you when you're on antibiotics, it can counteract.
Oh, counteracts it.
So I had a sinus infection. I had been on antibiotics for like 2 weeks. Yeah, it was just a whole fuckery situation. So lo and behold, I now have a daughter that's 20 because I was 16.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I feel like had I had that healthy sex conversation, I might have been a little smarter and made different choices. Mm-hmm. So it was important for me. When my daughter was like 11, I was like, sit down, because we're going to talk about some shit. And now that they're older, I have conversations with them about being with a partner in a healthy manner and not just the safe sex version of it. Like, I do have those conversations with, make sure that your partner is comfortable, make sure your partner is, cool with what's going on. And if at any given point somebody's uncomfortable, just stop. Like, we have those conversations because I just feel like those are conversations we need to have. It's my opinion.
Well, I feel like that's a good conversation, especially to have because you have a little guy. You have a guy.
Right.
You have
I have a little boy. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So.
And he's not going to be out here being no fuckboy neither because
no, but
that's what I'm watching happen around us, and we're not raising it like that.
It's a crazy fucking. We live in a crazy fucking time right now, and we gotta teach like our daughters and everything that you don't want to put yourself in a situation that you can't get out of.
Right.
Then you also have to teach your sons don't put yourself in a situation that you can't get out of. You know what I'm saying? So I think that talk is good to have.
I also want them to be able to come to me and ask questions too. Like if you're curious about something, and I don't care, like there's not many things on this planet, especially sex-based, that make me uncomfortable. Even my son asking questions or my daughter asking like sexually based questions, I'm not like, oh God, I don't want to fucking answer that. Like I'm like, well, let's, you know what I mean? Let's be realistic here. Ask the question. Please don't ask me certain questions, but go ahead. There are some that I'm like, oh fuck, I don't want to. Okay.
Mom, what's a mushroom stand? Shut the fuck up.
We've had some. I've had some of those questions. I have had some of those questions.
But you know what's crazy? So look, I used to have this talk, this discussion with my ex all the time because she had 2 boys, right? And she used to say, "Oh, I don't want them listening to certain things," and my argument was always, like well, they're either going to hear it when I'm here and you're around, or they're going to hear it when they're over their friend's house. And lo and behold, if you want another 10-year-old explaining to your son what something means, from a 10-year-old's fucking point of view.
Right, and laughing and giggling and it
You know
being
what I'm
like
saying?
a big, joke instead of it being serious.
I'm like, I would rather them ask a question about something that they hear so we can explain it to them as adults and not get the other fucking opinion of a 10-year-old.
Yeah,
like that was my argument.
And you're absolutely, I mean, I think you're right.
I think that
That's
makes
my
complete
opinion.
sense. I think that makes sense.
I think you're right.
She thought I was the most fucking asinine fucking person ever for even
I feel
bringing
like
that shit
get
up.
like,
I was
moms
like,
get like that
what?
with their sons, though. I noticed that a lot. Like, women get like that with their sons where they feel like they're protecting them and, like, keeping them babies. You're not keeping them a baby. You're keeping him in the dark, and he's going to end up bringing home some 14-year-old chick pregnant, and you're going to raise that fucking baby for them. Like, be serious.
Facts.
Be serious. I couldn't even imagine my son coming home right now and being like, hey, Mom, I know you're 36 years old, but here's a fucking baby. What?
Here's a whole
ass
new
baby.
child. Whole new.
Because at 14, he can make babies. Like, that's a realistic fucking thing.
It could happen.
Like, my daughter's 20 and in college, and I'm just like, every single day that goes by and she's not pregnant, I'm like, thank you, God. Thank you, God. Mom, my insurance lapsed, and I got to get my birth control. How much is it, baby? I'll take you over there right now. How much is it? $14? Here, here's 15, take it. Like, please go get your birth control,
and
please.
It's cool.
Please.
That's cool.
Please. Birth control is cheaper than abortions. I just want you to know that.
Facts.
Shit is cheaper than abortion.
That is true.
It is what it is. It is what it is. But no, you don't want to answer weird sex questions from your kids, though.
And so how about this as a I don't know how, because I don't have a son.
You can borrow mine.
So
He's fun.
what if you have to go take him to buy condoms, right? And this nigga grabbed the magnums. Are you going to slap him out his hand like, come on now? Or you're just going to let him rock out and find out when he get in a situation that's not for you, bro?
So, to be honest, I don't think my son would come to me for that. I think he would go to his sister. Because...
Do you think she would slap it out of his hand?
I think she would make fun of him. Like, I think she'd be like, the fuck, you don't need that shit. And he would probably make a joke out of it and be like, bitch, you don't know what I need. Like, that's the kind of relationship they have. So I think he would go to his sister or his sister's boyfriend. But I don't think he would come to me for that. Although I have a drawer full of them, so in all reality, he would probably just steal them from me. And I have multiple types and sizes, and I have a selection, an assortment, so just in case.
Word.
you don't want to run into that problem.
Variety pack.
Yeah, I have like a variety pack, so it's just like a drawer full of them. So really, in all reality, he doesn't really need to come to anybody and ask. He could just steal it. He could just steal it, like he does my weed. He could just steal it.
At this point that you know that he takes it, is it really stealing or you just...
I mean, it's really just, you just took one, yeah.
Right.
I don't think it's... No, he wouldn't... I mean, and Planned Parenthood, you can get them for free. So you can just walk into a Planned Parenthood and be like, hey, I need condoms, and they'll give them to you.
Oh, they still do that?
Oh, yeah. Yep, absolutely. I get my birth control shot there every 3 months, and they still just... It's just buckets, like fish bowls all over the place. You just walk in. Yeah, they still give them out. You're not getting magnums, though. But in all reality...
What the fuck are they giving out?
They're just regular red basic Trojans.
Oh, okay.
But in all reality, do you know that the percentage of men that actually require a Magnum condom are? Like, it's such a small percentage of men. A lot of men think they need them, but in all reality, they don't. A basic, regular Trojan condom actually holds like up to 9.5 inches. Very clearly.
Word, that's what I use. I use Trojan.
Yeah, I mean, I think people think, oh, I have to have a Magnum because I have a 7-inch dick. No, actually, you don't, dude. But
I use Trojan.
And if you said it was 7, it was 6. So those are facts.
I'm bad with condoms, though.
You're bad with condoms?
With my significant other. You know what I'm saying?
So, okay. Go ahead. Because I want to hear your opinion on this because we just had this conversation.
Because we don't want to get pregnant. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, but I'm super bad with...
So you're much more of a pull-out method?
Yeah, I mean, I pull out game on if this was the NBA, I play me. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
That's
awesome.
Like if this was the NBA, I'd be a starter. I'd be starting 5.
That's funny. So I explained to you, I don't really have that issue too often because I'm almost always in a relationship, like a real long-term future goals relationship.
Right.
So if you go look at the 5 real relationships I've had, I've had unprotected sex with 5 people in my life because those are real relationships I was in. And I'm always on birth control. And I have my tubes tied. So I don't really have that concern. But I do still get STD tested every 6 months regardless. Right. Even if I've been with you, I've been with my ex for 2.5 years and I've gotten my testing done every 6 months, even though it was just him and I sleeping together. Because God forbid I show up with some shit, you're not finding his body. Because I know your ass stepped out because I know I didn't.
We're gonna edit that out. We don't want no proof of any type of murders.
You'll never find his body. I got bitches upstate, finding that body. Get my Brooklyn homies to run in your house. No, so I don't normally have that issue. And the few times that I have had just, and they weren't 1-night stands, but dudes that I was just fucking just to be fucking in between, I always use condoms with them. So I never really had that problem. I feel like if you're in a committed relationship and there's no question anybody stepping out and you don't have to worry about pregnancy, it's not necessarily
right, something that you.
As long as y'all are taking care of your shit, get your testing done. It's fucking free.
Yeah.
It's free.
Yeah, you really just have to show up.
You just gotta show up. Let them prick your damn finger. They give you your results literally right there. Right there.
Then they print your paper and you're going about your business.
Yeah. You just go about your business. Go back to work. It's not a big deal. But everybody's scared of that shit. So I'm not. I'm safe.
Nah. I feel like people are only super scared of that shit when they just been all over the place.
But that's what I mean. I haven't been.
Right.
So I don't. But it only takes one person. You ain't gotta be fucking 100 people to catch some shit. You can be fucking the same person and that person fucks somebody else that happened to have some shit and now you got that shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? It is what it is.
Get tested,
so just
people.
get tested.
Get tested.
Get tested. And and don't be out here just fucking random people. That just ups your chances. Don't do that. Don't do that.
By a lot.
That's not a good look anyway. I don't want to be with some dude that's been with 500 other bitches.
I don't.
Ew.
I can't. It's hard for me to sleep with new people.
Yeah, to get comfortable.
Just on a random type note. I can't go out and just find somebody and be like, yeah, I want to sleep with her.
Oh, I can look at you and say that, but I probably won't.
Well, no, I mean everybody. I would yeah. If you see somebody I fucked them, but in actuality, I would I wouldn't. I would have to get to know you,
right?
And everything else first. But I just couldn't fuck you in some 1-night stand type shit.
It's just not for me.
Weird.
It's not for me. It's
just. But everybody got their own thing.
Yeah, I mean, everybody has their own thing. I got girlfriends that that do that shit on a weekly basis. That's their thing. That's what turns them on is sleeping with strangers. Do you, boo. It's not for me.
Yeah, it's not.
I think I fuck better when I love you. Mm-hmm. I think I just put more energy and effort into that escapade with you if I care about you. If I got feelings for you, I'm much happier to exhaust that energy. Because if I don't give a shit about you, I'm not putting all my shit in. I'm not putting all this energy into. So what? For what?
Facts.
For what? What are you putting energy in for? I ain't getting shit out of this. You ain't paying the cable bill tomorrow. Get the fuck out. We're not going grocery shopping tomorrow together. I don't care about you, so I'm not putting the energy in. I'm probably half as good in bed with somebody I don't have feelings for as I would be if I care about you.
Yeah.
It's reflective. I could literally go back through each of my relationships, and the sex in each relationship was so different because of my feelings being based. Mm-hmm. I've also never been able to sleep with two people at the same time. I could never have two different partners in the same week.
Right.
Yeah, people date two different people at the same time and they're sleeping with both partners. I could never physically do that. I just can't. I don't know what it is about my brain. I cannot do it. When I started dating my ex, I was with somebody else and I instantly stopped sleeping with the person I was with. Even though we were still living in the same house, still sleeping in the same bed, I never touched him again from the moment I had sex with the new guy.
Right. Somebody just told me I look like a Swedish rapper.
A Swedish rapper?
Yeah, his name is Ken Ring. I'm gonna look him up.
What is it? I'm gonna hear. Since you're on your phone, let's a Swedish. There's black people in Sweden?
Yeah.
What? Stop.
Yo, I got it.
What's the name? Ken what?
Ken Ring. R-I-N-G.
R-I-N.
Let's see if I look like this guy.
Yeah, you do actually. You do. He almost looks like Suge Knight.
Shit. Yeah. Yep.
He almost looks like Suge Knight.
I kind of do look like him too. Holy shit.
Yeah, you do. That's kind of funny. Now I'm going to listen to these jams on the ride. Now I know what the ride home is going to be playing.
Somebody said black people and polar bears.
Sweden.
Down in Sweden.
There are black people in Sweden?
Yeah.
What? You know where there's no black people? In Poland. 0. Really? Visitors, maybe.
Right.
Yeah. No.
I feel like that'd be a dope place to visit, though.
My ex-boyfriend's from Poland. The one I just broke up with. He's literally from Poland, and his family goes there all the time. It's actually really developed now, but no, there's still no black folks there. There's also no Jews, so they decided not to go back there.
Don't go back.
Don't go back. Don't go back. It's not a good idea. Not a good idea. Are you still looking at this dude?
No, it's the comments.
Oh.
Because now they're coming in from Twitch.
I haven't seen it. So you guys, Matt has control over the comments, so he has to actually tell me what's going on if you guys are asking questions because I can't see them. Oh. Hey, look, now I can see them.
I got to figure out how to. Because it's literally marinating.
Oh, you know what? I have a question. What is your absolute hands down go-to favorite position?
Well, when I was bigger, it used to be the girl gets on top.
Okay.
Right. But now I lost all this weight, so I'm real experimental right now.
So now you're like, let me do the damn thing.
I lost a lot of weight, so I'm real experimental. Like I'm down to try a lot more shit than what I was.
So because I'm small, but I'm also really strong, I can hold myself up for a long time. Because I hear that a lot. Like guys are always like, oh, she can only like be up on her feet on top of me for like 3 seconds, and then she gives out.
Before that check engine light come on.
Yeah, I don't because like I'm fairly strong on my bottom half at least, so I can hold myself up for a really long time. And I have like this desire all the time for that backwards thing, like the reverse cowgirl thing where I'm facing away from you. Number one, my TV is huge and it's right in front of me, and I can physically watch TV while I fuck you. So, and I have another, like I like to be watched. So, okay, once I get naked, it's fucking showtime. Like, I'm about to put on a goddamn show for you, okay? It's showtime.
Ball comes down the middle.
The fucking twirly ball comes down, lights are going. Like, I instantaneously think I'm a fucking Class A stripper because now I'm the hottest thing you've ever seen in your life. I'm not. I just think that. So, I'm, like, putting on a show every single time because I'll be like, watch it. Yeah, so I have a thing about being watched. I really do enjoy, like, looking back and seeing you, like, with your big-ass eyes, like, holy shit, this ass is huge, and it's in my face. Like, I love that look, and I like the idea of somebody, like, watching me like I'm special. Like strippers. You know, you watch strippers? You get that one stripper.
You know what's crazy? I'm not a big stripper fan.
I love strip clubs.
I don't like strip clubs.
I love strip clubs. So I was a dancer for, like, a year, from, like, 18 to 19. I was pretty good at it, actually. I'm not really great walking in 6-inch heels, though. I'm a little clumsy and I'm bottom heavy, so I tilt over like a weeble wobble. So I ain't never fall off no goddamn pole like that one bitch did.
Toes to ground.
I need to be like close to gravity. Like my gravity center needs to be pretty low. But they would let me dance with no shoes on because, you know, we just had this discussion. The white girls don't wear shoes anyway. So they would let me dance barefoot, which was cool.
Brings me to my next discussion. White people.
White people. Shit, white people.
Stop walking into public restrooms with no shoes on.
Okay, I said we don't wear shoes as a general rule. I would never walk into a pub. First of all, I don't use public restrooms unless I have to.
I've seen it happen.
Really?
Yeah, it was disgusting.
I've seen people let their babies crawl around on fucking floors in stores, too. That's disgusting.
Yeah,
too,
I don't.
That's no different.
No different. No, it's not.
It's not different.
I seen this video, off subject real quick. I seen this video the other day
I feel like
where
we've been
these
bouncing
niggas
anyway.
were fucking... These white guys were fighting in a public restroom, but they were play fighting, wrestling. And
no,
they were
my son say they
over.
do that in school all the time.
That's disgusting.
The boys play fight in the school bathroom all the time. My son told me that the other day.
That's disgusting.
It's foul, but like that's a parent issue. Like you didn't tell your son not to fight in the fucking bathroom.
I feel like you shouldn't have to.
But you do because children are stupid. They're dumb. They're like us, but they're half as smart.
Toodle, what up, man?
I do say that's some white people shit a lot for a white person, though.
Yeah, I like that one meme, like, I might be white, but I ain't.
I'm not. Let's go see what that noise was like.
Or put raisins in my salad white.
Yeah. like, I've had it explained to me before because people will be like, you know, you're white, but you're not, like, white. And I'm like, I don't know what that means. Last time I checked, I'm just regular white. But, like, I'm not. Like, I'm white, but I got flavor white.
That makes sense.
Like, I got a little flavor to me.
Like, I don't think pepper is spicy white.
Yeah, nah. Like, I got Goya on the shelf.
Word.
Yeah.
Because I hate when people were like, yo, this is spicy. What'd you do to it? I'm like,
spicy.
Fucking pepper? Some pepper in it?
It's got some bouillon in it.
Right.
What are you talking about? Like, yeah.
Chicken broth and pepper, bro.
Yeah, like, it's not that serious. Like, what is spicy? Oh, my God. That's so funny. Yeah, I'm not that kind of one. Like, I don't own any camo. Like, I'm not that kind of white. I don't hunt or fish or go on boats.
Word.
What? Sometimes he just says shit. We don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Sometimes I do. You know why? Yo, you know why? Let me tell you something. Because I just been...
He just be like, word.
Because sometimes I zone out on people, right?
Yeah, I know.
And then, like, but I still hear them talking, so I just throw a natural response at them.
It's only because I'm a female, so his natural instinct is to be like,
Yup, that's exactly
Say
what
word, babe.
happened. I swear to fucking God.
No, she didn't. For real.
Damn.
For real. That's what. Damn.
That was probably coming next if you'd have kept talking.
Yeah.
I would have just been
He
like,
straight
damn.
female zoned out on me like, that's crazy. You got to throw that's crazy. Damn. And nuh-uh in there at least twice.
Right.
Yeah.
Word.
Word.
Man, that's crazy.
That's crazy. Like when we talk about our jobs and shit, y'all just be like, I don't know what the fuck this bitch is talking about. I don't know what this bitch is talking about.
Well, apparently you're the fucking star of the show tonight. Nobody gives a fuck about me.
Tonight. You know why? Because I
fuck
was
all
like,
these comments.
Let me just tell you how I like
Fuck all these comments.
Because the only thing you added to it was that you didn't like your booty hole played with.
That's the only thing I don't want to happen.
Well, maybe everybody's upset with you over that. Like maybe everybody was like, you know what? Maybe you should be a little bit more experimental with your life, like Tony is.
Yeah, see, like I said.
Just saying, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, Matt. Just, maybe just try
I used to be
once.
big, like
Just
bigger.
try it once.
So it was a lot of things I didn't want to try. So
I've been pregnant. So until you've been pregnant and tried to do some shit, 9 months pregnant, I don't want to hear it. I
yeah,
don't want to hear
but
your
that's
excuses.
I feel like that's different though, like
No,
being 9 months
what?
pregnant because
You have a whole fucking human inside of you. You know how weird that is? It's a human. You're so scared. You're poking your
what's
baby in
crazy?
the forehead.
No, well, no, that doesn't happen. That's
It's
not-
fucking weird though.
I don't even think about that. You know, it is fun fucking pregnant bitches that are pregnant by somebody else.
Somebody just brought that up to me the other day. Oh my God, my boy just told me last night
Because
that
it's
there's a bunch
fair
of
game
bitches.
at that point.
Yes, he said there's a bunch of bitches on Tinder knocked up. And I'm like, why? Where the fuck is this baby's dad? And he's like, I don't know. I guess they're looking for new baby's dads. But I'm like, yeah, think about that logically. You could literally fuck her anytime you want and she's not going to get knocked up because she's already knocked up.
Right.
That's like a win-win on all ends.
Yeah, 2 out of 3.
I feel like, I don't know. If I was a man, I feel like fucking pregnant bitches would be weird for me. Just because I'm weird.
I would have to
pregnant.
super know the person.
That's what I mean.
Like
I was
the chick
married both times. So.
Yeah, well, and the chick that I was messing with, I fucking knew for like ever. And she got knocked up by somebody else. But then they weren't together no more.
And at no point did it ever cross your mind that there was another man's human life growing inside of the uterus that you were banging up against. Now it is.
Yeah, but it wasn't at
now
the time.
it's crossing your mind, but at the time it never.
But I was also a lot younger too.
It never crossed your mind, really? That's so crazy. I feel like that would be my first thought. Like,
No, I was like, how old was I?
no little human. Mm-mm.
20, 22, 23.
We already know I'm weirded out by babies.
So
though,
at that point, it was just no fucks given. You know
it
what
was
I'm
just
saying?
pussy, just in general.
Yeah.
It was just, this is a wet, warm,
Right.
fucking depository for me.
Because what happened was I had came back. I had moved back to
Yeah, you
I had
came,
moved,
alright.
I had moved to Wilmington after I graduated college,
Yeah.
and she was the only person in the like we went to school together, but she was the only person I knew that was living in the fucking city.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, "Yo, I'm back in Wilmington," and she was like, "Where you at?" And I was like, told her, and but I've known her since fucking forever at this point.
So Brenda had a baby.
Facts, but it wasn't my baby.
It wasn't your baby. Was it her cousin's baby? It was her cousin's
I
baby.
hope
That's
not.
all. So whatever happened to her? Nothing. You just
Nah, we was
Stop
cool.
fucking with her, or-
No, we're still cool. I mean, she's
Really?
married and shit now. Yeah, we're still cool.
that's so. I couldn't be a man.
Why?
I mean, I act like one, but I don't think I could physically be a man because I'd be weirded out by so many things. I
Well,
would
we know babies weird you out.
Babies weird me out. Little tiny children weird me out. Like little ones
You know what wears me out?
that I don't refer
When my
to them as
dogs
babies.
look at me. I have to put them out the room and take them downstairs.
So
like,
I don't have any of my own dogs, but I foster dogs, and I always have somebody's different dogs. Let me tell you, Tessa's fucking dog loves to just sit at the end of the bed and stare at you.
That's so weird.
And she don't even be on the bed. She's at the bottom. And she's like this tall. So she has to be like up with her fucking big ass bat ears like this at the top of your bed. And I'm like, maybe you could stop staring at me. And I gotta like put her out the room. Then she sits at the door and whines.
I'll look over and this nigga
Fucking
just
my
be like,
whole shit up. Just staring at
I'll
you.
be like, niggas, look away.
Stop looking at me.
Right. Look the
I
fuck
can't
away.
come with you staring at
That's
me.
so weird. That's so weird. I instantly
Yeah,
gotta get
dogs.
up. Yeah, that's so weird.
I've had dogs, like some of my clients' dogs, like they'll jump on the bed in the middle of it. And you're like trying to like shoo them with your foot or like get your
lock
man
'em
to
up.
shoo them up. I
just lock them up
yeah,
now.
dogs. That
I don't even wait anymore. As soon as I'm like,
That'll
baby,
fuck
you want
you
to go lay
up.
down? Yup.
and your
Get in the
kid
cage.
knocking on the door. You ever had your kid knock on the door in the middle of it?
Nope.
Okay, I have. Now they know better now because I fucking lost it last time. Like, you know what I'm doing. You are not little. You're not 4. You don't need no water. Get your ass in bed. You know what's going on in here. You could hear us. So they knew before they knocked. They still beat the door.
And yet I have another question.
What?
Question, please.
I have a question. I got a question.
Why are you that fucking loud?
So I'm not. So my house is actually built really cool that my bedroom and bathroom are an addition on my house. So I'm on this side of the house and all 3 bedrooms and other bathrooms on this side of the house. So you actually have to go through my living room and kitchen to get to my room.
Oh.
But by the time they got to my fucking door, they could hear us. So before they ever knocked.
I feel like you have to start with that precursor next time.
Yeah, my bad.
Listen to how my house is set up.
Yeah, my bad. I got like a north. I got like an east wing and a west wing.
Like all the shit that we have talked about tonight. This is what I had judged you on.
Was the kids hearing us?
Yeah,
no. So I'm on the opposite side of the house. Like unless they're standing outside of my door.
That's what you were fucking.
And my kids are
on.
nasty anyway. I feel like they stand there on fucking purpose just to make sure that's what's going on before they interrupt me. Like we're just gonna fuck your whole shit up, Mom. Just fuck your whole shit up.
Kids are assholes.
They are assholes. They are assholes. And I fuck with my son too. I'm like, didn't you say you wanted a brother?
Oh man.
He's like, you can't even have more kids. No.
Well, at least he knows.
No, I can't. No, I'm real about it. I'm real about it. He's also very glad that I don't just sleep with random dudes. So, like, he's absolutely cool with the fact that, like, I was kicking it with my ex because he would rather, like, not have that awkward meeting in the kitchen with some dude whose name he doesn't know.
Word. Yo.
That would be awkward for me if it was.
I feel like it would be awkward if I was a kid and I woke up to go get something out the fucking kitchen and the random nigga was just in the kitchen.
Okay, so do you remember in Baby Boy when fucking Tyrese walks out to the kitchen
and Ving Rhames is in
and Ving Rhames is standing in the kitchen butt ass naked with frying up some fucking eggs and some bacon. He's like, you want some eggs? And he's like, what the fuck? And that's a grown ass man seeing another man in his kitchen,
right?
Knowing he just fucked his mom. Imagine being 14 and seeing that. You'd be like,
first of all, I have to fight you where you fucking stand. Well, he tried to.
Yeah, he did try to fight him. He got his ass whipped because his Ving Rhames.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Niggas want to always fuck with.
Always want to fuck with me.
That shit was funny.
That's the
as
best
shit.
movie. Best movie. Love that movie.
All right, let's see what we got going on here. I got to keep jumping around.
Why are you jumping around?
So,
other than the fact that you clearly have ADD today.
I do. I got a lot going on.
You got a lot going on.
Okay.
This is the best energy drink ever.
Yo, no, the Bang drinks are dope.
This
and
cotton
I
candy
like
one is sick,
the
though.
birthday cake one.
I haven't had that one yet.
There's a pina colada one that's pretty good. Don't get the coffee flavored ones because they're so thin.
Oh. No, I like the Monster Java ones, though. They're pretty good. My son gets the blue. There's like a blue raspberry one.
Yes.
He likes that one.
That one's banging, and the green apple one is dope.
This is really good with whipped cream vodka, which is what I was drinking Friday.
Word.
Yeah, whipped cream vodka.
I think
and
that'd
candy.
be way too sweet for me.
It's very, very sweet.
Yeah, see,
very. You could probably just do plain vodka and just cut the sweetness in half.
Yo, are you good with?
You look like you were finding something.
Are you good with like food in the bedroom?
I don't think I've ever really had that experience, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody's ever really requested anything like that.
So we had a bottle of honey in the fucking room, right? And I had it sit on the windowsill. So
you just had the honey in your. Hold on, I got a question. You just had it in your room already, or it was put there for that purpose?
No, well, it was put there.
Okay.
Right. It has been used. Right.
Gotcha. Okay.
So it was sitting on the windowsill. I forgot it was there. I throw a fucking party. My boy Rel comes over. I'm giving him a tour of the house. I show him the master bedroom. His wife goes, "Why do you have honey in your bedroom?"
Like, bitch,
my boy Rel was like, "Mind your fucking business.
Mind your motherfucking business. That's a mind your business moment. That's a mind your God. We will talk about it in the fucking car on the ride home, bitch.
I was
that
like,
is not your business.
All right, cool. Like,
we're gonna talk about it, just not right here.
Yeah, like he had already answered it for me, so I was like, I didn't have to like.
Oh my God, that's funny.
Make it fucking awkward. Was
that like a regular thing for you, the honey thing? Does that make a mess?
It's sticky. It's super fucking
I'd be so worried to
sticky,
get in my hair. I don't like nothing in my hair.
It's not as fun
as you would think.
Yes.
Like in your head, it seems
in your
like
head,
it would
you're
be
like,
a lot
it's about
more.
to be nasty.
Because, you think like the whipped cream and chocolate syrup. But to be honest with you, I'm so clean. Like my bed sheets get changed like every other day type of clean. Right. I would be in my own head, like, all right,
that's
we're
just
done.
not-
Get the fuck up so I can clean all this up now because it's
That's
killing
just not
me.
fun.
No.
Like, food in the bedroom to me is not fun. I tried the honey. I tried the whipped cream.
But
I tried,
funny that you say food in the bedroom because it does slightly turn me on to watch a man eat. Like at dinner. I like to watch men eat, especially the food that I cook. Watching a man eat, like I will literally just sit across from you like this the whole time, and they'll be like, "What the fuck is wrong with you? Why are you staring
That's exactly
at
what
me?"
I just thought. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I've had dudes like,
If
even
I-
dudes I'm not fucking, like dudes I'm just friends with. I'll still
let me
stare
tell
at
you
you like,
something.
this
Let me
is
tell you
so
something as a
cute.
man. If I turn my head while I'm eating,
And I look like I'm about to jump on you.
and first off, you look like you jumped on me. You look like you're waiting for me to kill over because you poisoned the fucking food.
No.
Maybe change your look a little bit, okay?
My look is scary. It's not a hot, sexy look. It's like a.
No, it was definitely like.
Are you gonna start
is
coughing
this fucking
now?
poison? That was definitely I've been poisoned look. Like
I do. I stare at people.
I would have
when
just
eat.
grabbed my chest like, oh, what the fuck is wrong with you now?
I stare at
Oh, you
women
didn't
that eat
poison
my
me. That
food.
wasn't poison. Like
I think it's because I come from a big ass Italian family though. Like, and if you know anything about Italian women, like we love to feed people. That's what we do. Like that's like our passion in life is to feed people. So like watching men eat is a very passionate thing for me. It does spark something slightly sexual in my brain.
No,
No,
I can't.
I mean I don't think
I'm
watching women eat is hot. But my friends, I watch my friends eat. I'm like, yo, bitch, put that down. You already had 3 of them. Like, put the fork down.
because everybody don't chew nice to me. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know too many men that aren't decent eaters, though. I mean, I guess if I saw a man eating like, okay, so I enjoy my brother eating my food, and I don't look at my brother the same way I would look at a man I'm interested in having sex with eating my food. There is a difference. It's not all men across the board. It's I have a sexual attraction to you, and you're eating my food, so now I'm turned on by that. Does that make more sense? Does that sound less weird? No.
I think you made it sound more weird.
Fuck.
Because I understood what you said the first time before you went too much. Like, then you went super in depth. You gave too much fucking information.
Like,
you
I
know
like
who
watching,
you're not robbing a bank with?
Oh,
Tony.
yeah, I don't. I give way
Too
too
much
much
information.
Way too much.
Well, where was you at on the night of June 6th? Home. Where was you at? Well, see, what had happened was... Fuck.
What had happened was...
This is where we're caught.
I had made stuffed lasagna that night, and we...
This is where we're caught.
The candle that was burning was a cinnamon sage. Yeah.
Damn.
I'm a little detailed.
Yeah, I mean...
But no, so food in the bedroom, not so much food outside of the bedroom. Prior to the bedroom, yes. That was the answer to that question, by the way. There was a real question and an answer. That was it. I just took it too far.
Yes.
Yes. But no, I don't think I've ever done food in the bedroom. I've only had one dude that I was dating that was into like bondage.
I don't... Okay, so here's my thing about being tied up. I don't like to feel like I don't have control of the situation.
But I do.
So as soon as my hands get tied, I freak the fuck
really? It's
out.
like that bad,
Yeah,
though?
like...
I don't want to be tied so tight that I can't do anything, but I don't mind,
I tried
like,
it. I tried it the one
being
time with
pinned.
some little fucking handcuffs on the bed, and as soon as them Jones was like, clack,
Click,
I was like, all right, take
You're
them
like,
off,
"Get
take
it,
them off. Like, I freaked the fuck out, yo.
No, but I do like being pinned, like not necessarily tied, but like having my hands put behind my back and being pinned like that. But it's not being tied. It's like I have a way out.
Wait, you still got a way out.
Yeah. So I think I agree with you on like the no way out, like the Houdini shit. No, thank you.
I couldn't do it.
No, I don't want to do Houdini shit. You know what else I don't really like? I don't like being dressed up.
Like role play?
I don't know. So I've never really had too many experiences with like cosplay type of stuff, which I would totally be down to try. No, I have
I don't think I would be able to keep character in role play. Like
I
if he was like, this is what I
know.
want. Okay, so this is the...
I had an ex that would buy like lingerie for me, and it wasn't like cute stuff. It was like weird, like porn looking shit. And again, I pulled that same card. Well, if you put it on, I'll put it on. And goddamn, if he didn't put it on every fucking time, and I never did. I date some bitches. God, I just realized that. Y'all are pussies. No, I don't like it. I don't like you picking out clothes for me. You have a question?
I have another question.
I feel like I'm sparking questions today.
So, how many times did he wear it before he realized that you was not going to do it?
That ex, at least 3. There were at least 3 different occasions he purchased something on his own, and I was like, "You put it on, I'll put it on," and then he did, and I didn't, and I would just laugh at him.
And he kept doing. He did it.
He kept doing it. Yeah, at least 3 times. I think there was 3 outfits that I was like, "Why the fuck would you buy that?" Like, it doesn't look good on me. If I don't feel like it's gonna look good on me, I don't want to wear it. I'll buy my own shit. Like, you give me money and I will buy something I think I look good in for you, fine. But do not purchase things for me to put on for you. I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm not your toddler. You don't buy clothes for me. I don't like it.
No, you can buy clothes for me.
No.
That's I ain't buying clothes for you.
You should have seen some of this shit. Like, there were strings and hooks and rings and places. Strings and hooks and fucking rings did not belong. And I'm just like, it's not comfortable. I don't feel sexy in it. If I don't feel sexy in it, I'm not going to want to fuck you. Like, that doesn't make sense. If I'm uncomfortable.
But maybe just sometimes it wasn't
fuck him. Who cares what he wanted?
All right, man. Well, on that note, man, this is the Black Opinionated podcast.
He is done asking questions. He was like, I'm fucking done with this.
Nah, I got to get ready for this other show.
Yes, we do.
But, man, you know where to find me, man. AKA The Bop on all social media platform. Got my girl Tony in the building with me tonight. This is going to be an ongoing regular thing, so make sure y'all tune in because apparently everybody likes her better than me, and this is my goddamn show. We will discuss this after the show, and I turn these cameras off where there are no witnesses.
It's not his show no more.
Facts. That's what I felt like.
It's the Tony and Black show.
Right.
We have to change the whole band.
Change everything now.
That's exactly what it is. Y'all like real shit. That's all I can say. I love that we have viewers that like real shit.
Facts.
Facts. We love that y'all love real shit.
We can just talk about anything.
We can just talk about what the fuck ever.
All right, so I think I'm still kind of geeking out about the titles because now it still makes so much fucking sense. Like,
I feel like we should just put both titles and run a poll now.
Oh.
Because your title's still funny.
That's what's going to happen, man. Make sure y'all make your way over to the Black Opinionated Podcast fan page on Facebook. There will be a poll running on our two names. So,
which title was better for today?
The first title was Tony's, and it was
Behind Closed Doors.
Okay. Now, my title was Bust 'em to the White Meat Show.
I can't hear you say it. Which I heard at work. I was at work when I heard that.
So,
I was like, what?
Now, for anybody who just tuned in, what happened was I thought me and Tony was talking about.
We had two different topics on the platter for today.
So I thought we were going to be talking about, is it okay to beat your kids?
Whooping your kid's ass.
Tony.
I thought we were talking about what we actually talked about.
Right. So she gives me her title, and I'm like, that don't make no sense. I'm like, I think people would think we're talking about the LGBT community, and I don't think it would fly too well.
Which is hilarious because now that I've processed it, behind closed doors sounds like we're talking about abusing our fucking kids.
Right.
On your end.
And it could be like that too.
Yeah.
So then I'm thinking, then I'm thinking, oh man, I got to come up with a dope ass title.
Oh my God.
So I instantly go back to Kings of Comedy with Bernie Mac, where he says, "Bust 'em to the white meat."
Meaning whoop their ass.
Right. So I send it to her, and she was like,
I was like, that's a little
vulgar.
It's a little vulgar. Right? And it's hard to get people to share our podcast when it's vulgar like that because it's on their public profile.
So I'm thinking
not really.
Beating your kids is vulgar, but okay. I mean, it's a joint effort. We'll decide on it later.
Yeah.
So that's why the title of the podcast tonight is we'll name this podcast later. So we're going to let the viewers decide. We're
going to let you guys vote and take a poll on what it should actually be called now that we've heard it.
And like I said before, the two options are Tony's,
which is Behind Closed Doors,
and mine is Bust 'em to the White Meat. So I'm your boy Black.
So much funnier.
My girl Tony. It's Black Opinionated Podcast, man, aka The Bop. Make sure y'all find us on all major streaming platforms, and we will be back next time, man. Everybody have a good night. Peace.
Peace out.